skæber de nogen gab, Nifelheim, Musfelheim, Ild, Is, Trover, falder ind i Jotul skæber de nogen gab, Nifelheim, Musfelheim, Ild, Is, Trover, falder ind i Jotul skæber de nogen gab, Nifelheim, Musfelheim, Ild, Is, Trover, falder ind i Jotul skæber
How's it going, everyone? We've jumped on for a cheeky little day stream. Probably only going to be a few hours at the most, even if that. So, let's jump on and see what we can get done, shall we? So we left it yesterday, having to ring the bell. But what I did... Oh, that was odd. I spawned in and took damage straight away. What I did forget was... I need to check my inventory to see if we've got the fixed gong in our actual physical inventory. Because we obviously repaired it with the parts. The parts are in our box. Yeah, we've got it. Didn't recognise that other thing that we've got recently. Yes, we've got it. Because we when we repaired it, the parts of the gong were in our storage box. So I didn't know if it repaired it and put it back in there or actually transferred it to us, but it has, so we're all good, we're all good. Took the hard way up there. Oh, here we go, look at this. Look at this. What are we gonna do? Oh, damn. Stranger things there. Oh, where have we gone? This place looks incredible. The hell is that?
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur? Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the king's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Cool. So I think it's now going to tell us to go up to Excalibur, isn't it? It is. It's time to take our sword. I don't think we're going to be able to take Excalibur. I've not got high hopes. I think we're just going to touch it. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like end game content to actually get Excalibur. Cheese. Here we go.
I like it when things are quiet.
Right, every time we've touched this previously, we've died. So I'm a bit apprehensive. Right, hold on. I've got an idea. Oh, pop the health potion while we're at it and got it. We're back in here. Excalibur. Oh, I love this music. Let's just savour it.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Do, do.
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
Man, it's got to be one of the best themed tunes of all time. Just imagine standing in this big hall and this music echoing throughout. It'd be amazing. We'll actually get a screenshot of that. No, I love it. Honestly love it.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Bind the soul stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom. For Avalon, you dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Okay, so we've unlocked another power. You've gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking the hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's Soul skill tree, or visit a bonfire and develop new abilities. What's this? Genuinely love this chamber.
Now, I remember.
So you did know all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then. And you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
You really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
You agreed to lie to your people about your role in all of this.
I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that. And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them, wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
You what?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped, the banners were raised, and the kingdom stood safe.
Does the victory erase the price that you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Man, the story in this game is so good. So good.
You've got that look again. Like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right?
Caladoc.
What did it show you this time?
Merlin and Arthur talking about the ancient experiments.
Merlin. Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making any sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality.
Oh.
Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Did Arthur know about what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
You didn't end like Seawall?
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky. But to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
What do you mean, cleaning up their mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I spoke to Arthur. He said he had to do it, or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
I assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you, or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
If you think I'm letting you decide Arthur's fate, you're wrong.
You cannot kill me, and I don't want to kill you. But if you want to fight me now, I'll grant your wish. That's the least I can do. I'll test your mettle in combat. Prepare yourself for a true challenge. You pay! All right, that's enough. You win. This changes absolutely nothing, but I hope you at least feel better about yourself. If you want the next piece, head to Cuanacht. The Menhir there is failing, and the weirdness is swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield that was given to Palamedes by the king. He was one of the king's finest, a voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield, and then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Absolutely done, Imlet. We are the one. Right, Soul King. So we've got slow down time. When using King Soul, it deflects all incoming projectile. If King Soul is fully charged, automatically use it when you would receive a lethal damage. Finishes restore 400% King Soul. Ooh, I'm gonna do that one. You and the Lord of the Seas, you seem close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Why did you leave Excalibur in the Horns of the South?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
What do you remember about Merlin?
Much the same. That is why. Yet this.
You obviously didn't want to talk about Merlin. Right. So there's actually nothing we can do with Excalibur at the moment. I mean, I really do want it. No, we can't do anything with it. So, quest-wise, we've got a few that we can do here. We've got a cuckoo egg. A lot of these, I think we're going to have to go outside the map. Up north to finish. We've got 0 quest markers, have we? Got nothing left. Corpse eater, rag cap. Not quite sure we can make that yet.
Always good to have a little rest.
We can. Do the armor to. We made the armor based on your notes.
Well, now, that's not half bad. Not half bad at all. Solid work, and you didn't skimp on the details. You've nailed the basics. So how about we try something a bit fancier, huh?
Oh, fancy. So we've got Festrin. So the next one, Festrin armor. Wonder if we've got enough. Just on the festering chest guard, didn't we? Need some leather. Let's buy some. Man, we actually can't sell. We can't actually buy anything, so we've got no money. Okay, let's start selling some stuff. That. Priestess hood. That's just made me think of something. We there was a door, wasn't there? That we couldn't get through. Down near the starting zone.
Damn, you're getting the hang of this quicker than most. Tell you what, you've earned the chance to try something more advanced. I've got a pattern I've been sitting on, and if you get it right, you'll have armor so good, even I might get jealous.
Downer armor. Right, let's sell him the veteran set that we just made. He wants the downer armor, didn't he? Downer's tongue, downer heart. So drowner's tongue and drowner's heart is what we need. Let's go farm some drowners, shall we? It's going to be relatively easy. There's a few of them about here. Just wait till night time. This guy's an absolute fucking unit. Oh, man. Who's this guy? Where is everyone, man? Damn. Damn. No, we were yesterday night saying we were overpowered. When I say we, I mean me. I was like, oh, I feel really overpowered all of a sudden. Talk about a an eye opener. We need tongue and heart. Tongue. Beautiful. Give me more of that. Man. It's just too many of them. Genuinely too many of them. Right, we'll go kill the droner. I think that's where we'll call it a day on their on this little run. An unexceptional item. Maybe we go the other way? Definitely not going back that way. Getting our ass kicked. Boy, you were lucky then. I thought that was an enemy. Oh. Didn't find nothing, am I? So, what other quests have we got? We got the egg, which is north in Cuanacht. The Black Tar Prophecies, which is I mean, what's the physical description of that? We've got to find someone knowledgeable on druid magic to restore. Okay, so not that, and then a master goldsmith Again. Not here. So it's time to go north. North of the wall, people. North of the wall. Have that, lad, have that. Right, we'll go up here. Because from what I recall, there was a bear up here, wasn't there? And we need one more bear paw. So we'll go see if we can check that off. See if the bear's respawned. It's looking promising. That's a wolf. There's a bear. Man, there's that guy again. Let's do a quick save. We need to put some potions in our pocket. We'll quick save again. I am. Not dead. He is far too strong for us at this stage. Who is this guy? Right. Let's just stick with the bear, shall we? Man, I can't wait till we're more powerful. We can fight that guy. Talk about humbling experience. We've been saying for a little while, we're overpowered. We're overpowered. So Shrine of the Bear is where I need to go. To be honest, I need to be using my shield more. I'm not using it at all. Take that. Can't remember what we needed that strange toe for. We needed it for something a little while ago. I don't recall what it is though. Okay, did that actually give us anything? I didn't see anything. Gonna have to watch that back on the stream, I think. Yeah, it didn't give us anything. Okay. Be like that, I suppose. Right, let's go up here. This is where we got our really cool axe. Here we go. New area. Area number 2, I believe. Man. Man. Talk about hello. Man, we just got one shot by these little nobodies. God. Crikey. Okay, so I think the combat's going to step up a gear in this area. I'm pretty confident. Because these little nobodies were hitting like a truck. They were like bosses in the last area. Well, one shot on us, man. That's not even a exaggeration either. They actually were one shot on us. Right, peasant. A peasant is still a peasant there. Whoa.
Say your prayers.
Whew. Man. Oh. Let's not get too cocky. Thorn the Bloodhound's head. Avalon crimes, coin. Thorn sword. Man, he was that was a good fight. It's actually a good fight. What we got here? Thorn sword. So we maybe need to use get our two-handed build back. Get some spirituality on the go. Again, this is all mana based. That we have no interest in. Spirituality, I don't think we've got any points in that so far, have we? No. We need that at 3 to use Galahad's mace. Go back to our axe build in the meantime. Camelot delicacy. Beautiful. Will we be able to make it though? That's the question. This is not what I expected the next zone to look like. I'm going to be honest about that. I didn't really know what to expect, to be fair, but this is not it. Need a Croakmar horn. Gives 20% critical damage. What is that? That looks sick. Should we go down? Yeah, let's go down. Work our way down and look what that is. What is a Croakmar? I mean, is that some sort of enemy? Look at that. Buggy. What was that all about? I wasn't expecting them to all come out, I'm not gonna lie. That was a bit of a surprise. So what's going on here? Alright, let's look at this map. Oh man, look at this, we've got loads. Man, we're in the stomach of some sort of massive animal here, look. The skeleton of an animal. There we go. Oh, damn! I didn't expect that. Well, the combat is definitely a step up. Oh man, we've got to do all this bit again. Right, lesson learned. Make sure we save after every bit of combat. quick save. Man, we've literally got no potions for this battle. Come on. Small health potion. We might need to, like, put some sort of flame resin on our... Oh man, God's sake. Come on. Put bleed on there. Ooh, sneaky. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, these frickin' enemies, man. You actually kidding me? Huh. Try not to swear. Jesus. And we are getting absolutely battered here. Maybe we should have stocked up on frickin' potions. Okay, got a 10% buff. 10% critical buff. What the hell is that? This is genuinely like exploring a land and being really concerned about. genuinely being concerned about everything you come across. What is that? I mean, look how much damage that does. Oh, nice to see some general enemies. Never been so happy to see some downers. Droner's tongue. Droner's tongue. We need Droner's tongue. Tongue and heart is what we're after. I can make that armor set. Meteorite, lovely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Any more? Any more for any more? No, what's behind it? Anything? No. Right, so we do a quick save. Let's go into the pit. Right, he's a friendly. A friendly. Waban.
Are you a friend or a foe? Have you come to take my place?
Take your place where?
In the sacred mission, taking over the feeding and guarding the abyss so it never spits out its insides. I've always known that one day my successor would appear. We always have. I will be the master, and you will be my apprentice. You will take over the sacred mission.
What is the sacred mission?
Look down. Can you see anything? No? That's exactly as it should be. I guard the abyss. The abyss requires feeding. I hunt down lives I sacrifice to the abyss. This way, the abyss is calm and Avalon is secure. If not for this sacred mission, Avalon would face unspeakable suffering. It would be the end of our world. This is my sacred mission, and it can be yours if you so choose.
Nah. What is the abyss?
The abyss is a gate that separates us from all that's evil, all that's at the very root of our suffering. It's chaos and darkness. The abyss must remain closed. We must ensure that the gates never open. The sacrifice is essential to keep the abyss contained.
You hunt lives, like not just animals? How is that considered sacred?
Ah, a life is a life. Sacrificing one person is a small price to pay to prevent the catastrophic terror that would follow if the gates of the abyss were to open.
And do you truly believe all this?
Oh, would you really risk the fall of Avalon, knowing its fate rests in your hands? It's not about fate. It's about necessity.
Avalon is falling, regardless of your mission. Trust me, I would know.
I respect your wisdom, my apprentice. The question remains, will you take on the sacred mission as the apprentice, or as the feed?
Your sacred mission is just an delusion of a madman. Nothing will happen if you stop the sacrifices.
So, you have made your choice? I hope your soul proves noble.
Damn. He fed me to the abyss. He literally struck me down and threw me in that hole. Right. Before we do this, I actually want to look. I mean, shall we become his apprentice? I don't actually know what to do here. I'm not being funny, his gear doesn't look very cool. I'm genuinely not sure what to do. Do you know what? I'm going to kill him. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to save scum up. I want to make a decision and stick with it. Ultimately, he's got a two-handed sword, I think. So I don't want to kill him. Let's join him.
In this pipe, if not the guardian of the
Let's join him. Anoint me.
Keep watch over the secret hidden in the depths. Remain eternally shrouded in darkness, caring alone for this cursed land. There, that should suffice. I leave you all of my belongings and the works of previous masters. One day, an apprentice will come to you, and you will pass on the blessing. Farewell, my apprentice.
Is he going to jump? He just jumped off. Ooh, he fell. Okay. Well, he said he left me his belongings, but I'm pretty sure he just jumped off with everything he had of value, because I've already taken everything else he had. I mean, can we go down now? What should we see? Let's see if we can get down there. Okay. We can get down there. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Where'd all his gear go? Because he didn't leave it up there. He's naked, he's been pillaged. I genuinely hate these enemies. Worst enemies in the game. Unless you manage to get him first time. Where have we go? Where on earth are we gone? Oh, crikey. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Okay. That's a trap. Got battered by some fae. Oh man, come on. God's sake. I frickin' hate these enemies. Genuinely the most annoying things in the game. Ah, woosah. We didn't actually got anything, have we, to... We've actually got nothing. Right. Let's eat some noodles. Put a bit of poison on our thing. Man, we're getting bad. We're getting bad. We've got nothing. Got nothing for health at all. Oh man, come on. No, we got nothing, have we? Oh my days! Just why? Why? Consumption leads to suffering. Oh no. No! I'm stuck! Oh. That was so hard. This new zone is actually really difficult. The enemies are absolutely trouncing me. I've now got to do the rest of this location, which I'm not confident about. Look, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. How am I supposed to take them down? I've got zero confidence in our ability to win this exchange. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to. Oh, what's going on? Oh! What? What happened? I'm gonna have to re-watch the stream there because I don't know what happened. I don't know. It said we done it. We cleared the abyss. Well, I'll take it. Get away, man. Man, we're out here barely surviving. What's the sturge stopper that we just picked up? It is not that good. I mean, it's worth a bit of money, so we'll keep it because we can sell it, but. So I've still got no idea where that guy's stuff is. Let's go back in and see if we can find it. Well, this is interesting. So it no longer takes us to the bottom of the pit. Can only get to the top of the pit. To the bottom of the pit. Intriguing. Right. Right, so we need to buck our ideas up with in relation to sage. We need to start so we need to start concentrating on sage and flower. Every time we see sage, every time we see flower, we need to pick it up. We're now overcumbered as well, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that old rubbish. We don't want that either. We did get a thunderous great bow. Look at this. That is outrageous compared to our current bow. Right, I think if we should probably start making our way towards this. Let's turn around. Already killed that. That's the jawbone. The jawbone and the head. Looks like one of them funny toes we keep getting off our enemies. Okay, right, let's carry on back over. Oh, hello, who's he? Why are you dead out in the middle of nowhere? Oh no, we've got ourselves trapped in the skeleton of this beast. I'm intrigued as to see what's here though. Oh, come on. Poison greatsword. What's that? What's that all about? Let's have a look. Man. Quite nice actually. How is that so more valuable than that when this has got such better stats? He's got a poison Knight's Gladius. Which, to be fair, hasn't even got as good a stats as this. We'll carry it for the meantime, but it's looking like we're going to be dropping that shortly. Stats aren't very good at all. Man, getting pummeled again. What just hit us then? Man, we are absolute on the cusp of survival here. Nothing is going our way. get back on this path over here. Oh, I've been slain. Slain again. Man, the combat is definitely a step up in this zone. Right. So, a change of weapon is required. We are now two-handed because our one-handed weapon just isn't enough anymore. Right, we start upping our intake of food as well. Man, I absolutely butchered this horse. I'm so glad we had that big uplift in stats before we came to this zone, because we'd be struggling even more so than what we are. I mean, look at these guys, they're just absolutely tanked me, that. Absolutely tanked me. For some reason my phone's just started talking to me. Pravda.
Greetings, stranger. May the word bless your day. Is there something you need? A warm meal? A place to rest? Or perhaps you're in need of a weapon to bolster your courage.
100%.
Travel through these dark and troubled lands. I haven't gathered much, but you might find something useful here.
You speak of the word. Are you a member of the Red Church?
At the end of his papacy, the 18th Pope of the Red Church issued the papal bull of calling. It's truly a sacred scripture. I often find myself going back to it, as the word therein moves me deeply. Out of all the verses, these are the ones that resonate with me most. May all those called by the word never be forsaken by it. If your way of the word leads you through thorns and whips, embrace it and become an inquisitor of penance. If your way of the word is that of a sword, blood and fire, shed the blood, fuel the fires, and become an inquisitor of pain. I have been called, so here I am, and this is my truth.
So you are an inquisitor?
interpretation of the papal bull of calling is wrong, then yes, that's an apt description of what I do. Therefore, if it's words of comfort you're seeking, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong person. I don't perform priestly duties. Certainly.
What's he got?
Here's what I have.
What has he got? So, priest robe. It's not going to help us. Great health potion. Would help us, but it's 300 coins and we haven't really got 300 coins. Master attacker to fight by our side. Take your health potions, but that's about all he's got, isn't it?
Certainly. Fare thee well, then.
Fare thee well, then. Maybe we just try and go around these guys, because they smashed us to pieces. I'm honest, I don't want that heat. Really? For God's sake. That was painful, that was. Ah, dearie me. Dearie me. No. Jesus Christ. You're fucking kidding me. Proper piss take, that is. For God's sake. Yeah, that's it. Just smash us to frickin' pieces while we're on the floor. Man, what the fuck is up with this bear? Why is this bear like the strongest enemy I've faced in the game? The game's doing me dirty, yeah. Okay, and all of a sudden we just batter him. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's mildly frustrating, that is. The fact that we're having to use King Arthur's ability to be able to kill a bear is just absolutely insane. The step up in difficulty in this area is absolutely crazy. What have we got here? So some sort of mission? Quite sure we should be where we are. Right, let's save the game before we go down here. Just don't actually think we're supposed to be here. Don't know if we'll be able to get out. Yeah. Yeah, we're not supposed to be here. We're now stuck in this hole. Load. It was worth exploring. Because we'd have never known.
Even your silence carries weight here.
Tyrannus.
What do you need from me?
The harpist statue. What is that?
It's unrelated to your task, but since you're curious, this is the statue of the Morning Harpist, built in the memory of the twin sisters from the court of Sagramore, the former ruler of Cuanacht and its lands. Legend has it that one sister killed the other out of jealousy for her talent. They also say that if you camp here at night, you might hear the wailing of the betrayed sister. But with the weirdness so thick, who'd camp here at night? The inn at Cuanacht is far more welcoming. That's all I know. But if you ever come across the remnants of the royal geographers, they might be able to tell you more.
The Alchemist Guild is still active?
The guild never stopped operating. At one point, we chose to work from the shadows, but we never ceased to exist. It wasn't the first time in Avalon's history that a group of ignorant fools, manipulated by politicians, needed a scapegoat. The Druids were the first target, and the plan was for the Alchemists Guild to be next. We preferred to disappear on our own terms,
but we still care about the fate of Avalon and its people.
What does One Eye think about you and your guild?
What does it matter what he thinks? He has his mission, the tribes have theirs, and I have mine. History is unfolding elsewhere, and the guild intends to secure a place in the front row. It doesn't matter who rules the south. The fate of all Avalon is at stake. If people wish to kill each other in the meantime, the guild won't stand in their way.
Ready for my next assignment.
I'd like you to find Calum and bring me his research. He's a former guild member and a cruel man. He took the idea of life as a form of energy a little too much to heart, and it's made him potentially dangerous. We expelled him and cut him off from our resources, but as you might guess, that didn't slow him down for long.
What exactly has Cuanacht been doing?
We don't know the details, but I doubt it's anything good or humane. From what I hear, he's gone completely mad and started experimenting on humans. He always claimed it's the only way to unlock the spark of life, but practicing necromancy is, of course, strictly forbidden by the guild.
How does the guild want to deal with him?
Personally, I'd like to treat him the way he treats his test subjects. That's just my own view on the matter. The guild only wants information on what he's doing. It'd be best if you didn't get yourself killed while gathering it.
Where can I find him?
The owls are hooting that he's holed up in some hut at the swamps. But knowing that lunatic, he won't be doing his experiments anywhere out in the open. How can I assist you? May Mather's strong arm embrace you.
Harpist too. She struck her own blood and paid the price. The gallows sang her final lullaby. Let no harp echo her name. Let her shame rot in the endless night. Okay. She was the morning made of flesh and song. Her harp strings spun from light. Taken by treachery, mourned by all. May her grace never be forgotten. One of two paths. Okay, we gotta go that way. So we're gonna have to go down. Another starboard egg. Well, we need sage. We're actually desperate for sage. Is that a ghost?
Who are you? Are you here to steal my riches? They're mine. I earned them as the favored entertainer of Segramor's court. Oh, but maybe you are one of the courtiers. Did you have fun plotting my demise?
Who are you?
Wasn't my name meant to echo far and wide as he promised? Have I really been forgotten? Then I will ensure you share my fate, you thief.
Oh, we nearly died. Oh, we're nearly dead already. Let's do a little sketch. You can fight with the fight with a notepad.
It's so calm. I never thought I'd miss peace and quiet. It was always my sister's preference. Oh, my poor Aideen. What have I gotten us both into?
What happened to you both?
My sister killed me. I don't think she meant to. I said something stupid and she just got so angry. Truth be told, it was a long time coming. If I were her, I would have slapped myself much earlier. It really wasn't her fault that I tripped over that damned rock.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Oh, if you'd asked me while I was alive, I would have been delighted. Modesty was never my strong suit. Why should it have been? I was young, beautiful, and brimming with talent, ready to take on the world. It all went to my head so fast, especially when Lord Segramor showed interest in me. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I should never have accepted his advances.
Will you tell me about Aideen?
My poor sister. They killed her because of me, didn't they? I can sense her gloomy presence even here, among this glitz. She never minded being alone, but there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. And I pushed her into that loneliness. A joke here, a joke there. To her, they must have felt like daggers. I wish I could comfort her. Tell her I don't blame her. I hate that they separated us so thoroughly. I hate it even more that I had a hand in this.
What if she blames you?
I'm sure she does. Aideen has always been so dramatic. But her anger ebbs and flows. And we have an eternity to work on mutual forgiveness.
I could get you out of here. Bury the two of you together.
I'd love that. I'm so tired of being on my own. Despite all those times I wish she'd just leave me alone. Now I find myself missing her terribly. Thank you, kind stranger. I'm not sure what I can offer in return, but maybe you'll find something of value in this clutter.
I want to take that. Is it a glass heart? Greed and pride, with the two spirits protecting her. Interesting. Got any sage here? Come on. Game's holding out on me. Knows I need sage. Won't let me have it. Right, can we get through here now? No. How do we get through? How do we get through? I wonder if we just jump down. No, we can't just jump down. That's literally takes us back to where we were a second ago. I am perplexed. How do we get through? How do we get through? How do I open this? I don't know how to get through. Done this bit, haven't we? Been in here. Can't play a harp. Is there anything we can shoot with an arrow? I don't think so. What about no? Come on. I genuinely don't know how we get through. Might have to just come back another time. Got no health whatsoever. Yeah, I've got no idea. No idea on what to do. No way through here. I mean, do we shoot the hearts? Got no bloody idea. I have got no idea. Gonna have to come back to that later, because I don't know. It's either that or I'll have a look off stream, but don't particularly want to be honest.
I see the burden you carry, though you hide it well. What can I do for you? May Mather's strong arm embrace you.
Come on. Got him. Oh man. We ain't fighting you. We're not fighting you. Couldn't beat you last time, let alone here. We need to bail. We need to bail.
You carry, you hide it well.
Alright. Let's exit and hope he's got. So, what does the actual quest for this say? Have her remains with me. She asked me to bury her with her twin. But we can't get past that wall.
Careful. This place remembers everything.
Okay. Right. We're going to save it. And leave it there for this afternoon. I might be back later. I'm not 100% sure. But I hope to be. But if you tuned in and watched, thanks again. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.
skaber af sig. Dinoen gagab, i Felheim, Mustvelheim, ild, is, tråber falder, Inja Jotun skaber af sig.